In the heart of South America lies Venezuela, a nation rich in oil but plagued by turmoil. This is the story of Nicolas Maduro, a man who rose from humble beginnings to the presidency only to face economic collapse, international isolation, and a dramatic capture by US forces in 2026. From bus driver to dictator alleged by critics, this documentary explores his life, legacy, and the operation that ended his rule. Born on the 23rd of November, 1962, in Caracas, Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro Moros came from a working-class family with Sephardic Jewish, Colombian, and Spanish roots. He grew up in parishes like La Candelaria and El Val, attending public high school but never graduating. Maduro studied political science at universities but didn't complete a degree. Instead, he worked as a bus driver for the Caracas Metro, where he became a union leader, activist. His ideological awakening came through the Cuban Revolution, trained in Cuba, at a political center linked to the Union of Young Communists. Maduro joined the revolutionary Bolivarian movement 200. The early 1990s, he co-founded the movement of the Fifth Republic to support Hugo Chávez's 1998 presidential bid. Under Chávez, Maduro's star rose quickly from a member of the National Assembly 2000 to 2005 to its president 2005 to 2006, then Minister of Foreign Affairs 2006 to 2012, where he advanced anti-US policies, recognizing Palestine and supporting regimes like Syria's Assad. Chávez, the charismatic socialist leader, handpicked Maduro as his successor. After Chávez's death from cancer on the 5th of March 2013, Maduro served as interim president and won a narrow election against 𝐎𝐸𝐸𝐿 Capriles amid fraud allegations upheld by Venezuela's Supreme Court. Maduro's presidency, starting the 19th of April 2013, was marked by bold socialist policies, price controls, nationalizations, currency restrictions, and programs like clap food aid. But these led to disaster. Hyperinflation soared to 141% in 2016, causing shortages of food and medicine. By 2019, blackouts crippled the nation, and over 7 million Venezuelans fled in a mass exodus. Politically, Maduro faced massive protests from 2014 to 2017, with hundreds killed and thousands arrested. In 2017, he dissolved the opposition-led National Assembly and convened a controversial Constituent Assembly. His 2018 re-election with 67.8% of the vote but historic abstention was rejected by the EU, OAS and US in 2019. Opposition leader Juan Guaidó declared himself interim president, recognized by over 50 countries. Human rights abuses mounted. UN and HRW reports documented extrajudicial killings, torture, and censorship, closing 115 media outlets. Maduro allied with Russia, China, Cuba, and Iran while facing US sanctions. In 2020, the US indicted him for narco-terrorism, alleging cocaine trafficking. His 2024 re-election was again disputed, with the opposition claiming victory for Edmundo González. Controversies included corruption in programs like CLAP, his nephew's US drug convictions, and lavish displays amid national hunger. Maduro's third term began the 10th of January 2025, but tensions escalated. The US raised a $50 million reward for his capture in August 2025 and designated him a foreign terrorist in November. On the 3rd of January 2026, under President Donald Trump, the US launched Operation Absolute Resolve, also called Southern Spear, a targeted military strike in Caracas. Over 200 US Special Operations Forces, including Delta Force and CIA operatives, surged through the city. Drones disabled radars, helicopters deployed elite troops. A Venezuelan guard described a massacre with advanced weapons, including a sonic device causing internal bleeding and incapacitation. Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores, were captured from their home and flown to the USS Iwo Jima, then to New York. Venezuela reported 24 to 100 security officers killed. The US had 7 injured. Trump announced the capture as a victory against a narco dictator, flooding the US with drugs. Arraigned in New York on the 5th of January to 6, 2026, Maduro pleaded not guilty to charges of drug trafficking, narco-terrorism, and money laundering. He is detained at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center with trial pending. In Venezuela, Vice President Delcy Rodríguez assumed acting leadership, releasing over 400 political prisoners. The US struck oil deals, promising 30 up to 50 million barrels at market price. Yet, fear lingers. Colectivos patrol streets, and Russia suggests betrayal by law enforcement. Maduro's fall raises questions. Was it justice or intervention? His legacy, a mix of socialist ideals and authoritarianism, leaves Venezuela at a crossroads. As the world watches, Venezuela's future hangs in the balance. Thank you for joining this exploration of power, crisis, and change.